benvenuti to my streaming. Welcome. Today we are trying to obtain Kokomi and well, do the hangout event with our beloved Ningguang. How was your weekend, Wesley? Wesley. Damn good. I don't know how to pronounce names. Meanwhile, I shop for interview fate. 20. I think I can buy more because I have this. So I spend everything. So we have where is our command? 23 hours to the end of the event. Okay. Story quests. Where is our hangout with our beloved? Wait, I don't have. Because I need to unlock. I already claimed. Begin hangout. So we gain other primo gems. Oh, I don't put the correct chat box. So you can see now the chat box of this streaming. Okay. You mean Ningguang? She is for sure is rich. Okay, press V to navigate. Go to with aspect. Oh, Jade Jumper. I mean, she have a palace that float in the sky. She can spit on everyone. And everyone is happy when the paper she live far from the palace. Imagine if she drop underwear. What do you want? Go away, go away. Sure. Oh, poor baby is bored.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
My lucky.
I have no idea what we would have done otherwise. I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here. This was a last-minute situation, and you're the...
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust. Yes, you were the person to mind.
Office work.
We spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you. To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens,
Okay.
I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived. But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway,
She's right.
this may add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed. I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing.
Oh.
All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly. The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any...
So we have to bring her food and clothes.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment. All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go to the office. Dun, 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 da, 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 dun, dun, dun.
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
Look at this photograph.
The Liu Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential. My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries. For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her. You misunderstand me.
Well,
I'm simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Bai Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
the thing that bothers me is the fact that the lip sync is not really correct in many scenes.
Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for
I mean,
organizing her daily
I didn't expect that the lip moments and match perfectly the words they spoken, because
to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
maybe it's animated with the Chinese language, but at least cover the entire dialogue.
All in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the...
Okay.
After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's...
I don't understand anyone's working on yes.
To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there's actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues, ample knowledge of all outside factors that may...
How can they do all this thing daily?
I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point? Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule. Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my... I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules. If anything else is unclear, you can...
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Okay, let's go down to business. Okay. Eat, wash up, Oh, wait. Wash up. I can help her washing her majestic body. Change, get ready to go out. Meet bus is more like now shower Louis Pavilion. Okay, eat lunch. Meet dream format. Information. Got a. The first street either very flexible and progress department. Okay.
You've excellent work. You've got quite a knack. Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow before Lady Ningguang wakes up and start preparing based on the schedule. With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction.
Oh yes, I watched some gameplay, my friend.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night.
Okay. Oh, at least I have this. Okay. For the 7, right? But the next day. For being a businesswoman, she gets get up pretty late. Late. I mean, 7. I need to be outside because if I am inside, it's not correct.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable. Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today.
The Ruin Pity Party seems interesting.
Ah, yes. I remember the invitation.
They are all of 5 stars and all with multiple constellation depend on how much you are unfortunate.
No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other. She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive. Time is very valuable to me, so when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder. Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
Wow,
That sums it up very well.
she's really expensive.
My time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like
Welcome, TF2. I don't know how to read your name. And the game crashed.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Ah, fuck. This is unfortunate. But this means only one thing. The karma is working in my favor. Maybe. No, in reality not. For some reason, I get disconnected. And now is don't respond. Okay, it's respond. Okay, I still from here. Well, we can do a couple of wish, just to bring some fortune. I summon the goddess. I choose Kokomi. Just a couple of wishes till we have a gold. Skip. 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 Oh. I see this is a 4-star Kujusara. Okay. Let's knock. Oh. Go to rest, my girl goddess. Yes, I'm already awake.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Don't be mad, Raiden.
Did you sleep well?
The same as usual. Okay, the lure.
Lunch at Leo Leap. Ah, yes. I remember. No.
It's a friend of yours. She get paid. Tens of million.
To be clear, time is gradually it developed into a lucrative. Yes, that's naturally. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of more, you're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free.
Kujusara is really cute. I like her character design.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some.
Wait, I don't need to wash her. They jump at the fun part.
Did you organize this entire breakfast? I know. Please sit. What do you think? Is the food to your... Oh, don't forget we have lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you
It seems really good having this.
On occasion, usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There's an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself. Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you. Treating you to some food is a small token of our appreciation.
Okay, it was a good kiosk and Uni Pavilion. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad.
Tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it. If you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start
Well,
working.
this is true.
Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready. Then head on
Yes,
over.
I was lucky. I didn't know there was something like this.
Bring my clothes to my room, please. I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that. Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfit. I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. Thank you.
Well, you were always the same thing. So, time to change.
How may I help?
I may fetch change your clothes for Ningguang. Yes, of course, please. Again, Okay.
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang. Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items.
I can go inside.
There are all kinds of Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Okay. Ningguang, I'm here to help you dress. I can help you. Don't worry.
Did you get it?
What did it cost? Nothing is free.
Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment. I believe you've seen this outfit before. It's one of my favorites. I don't think I asked you what you thought of it at the time, though.
It's stunning.
Thank you. I was actually a little nervous. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Well, yes, she is beautiful.
You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you? Now I don't know whether to... I never knew you had such a mischievous side. All right, let's head to Leo.
Okay, let's go to the Louis Pavilion and speak with this dude. Do that. You know, I think for in this streaming with the wishes I have right now, probably I'm going to eat the soft pity because if I count the history, okay, don't count the 7 I have already done. The last 5-star was Yay Michael. Is 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 67. I have other 20, 77. I eat only the soft pity. We hope be lucky in the soft pity.
Lady Ningguang.
Oh,
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
who is this dudette?
Not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this is the traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of her.
Is one do travel?
Extremely odd today. So I invited her to. Do you mind if she sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself.
No, don't worry. I read the caption.
Businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into... That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest in... So...
Rumors?
You know... The rumors about the two of you. Lady Ningguang and...
Oh,
closer than average relationship. You haven't heard? Come
Nope.
on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight.
well, yes, it's
Obviously includes
a powerful woman.
relationships. And if you
There should be a heartbeat. It's 80 pulse, which because it's probably reset 5-star in a same thing. I think it's not 75.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we
Well,
enjoy.
we save lure from destruction.
Social status as one of the Liyue Chising.
Oh, yes. Oh, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache. I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder...
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescence
Wow.
business? I hear that's been all the rage.
No, something else. All the talk of luminescent spines is just...
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescence?
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning them? I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits, so I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well, I was planning to...
In my opinion...
Well, but sit down and speak. Don't stay...
Making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term.
I mean, you are in a restaurant.
It's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every more you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
You think so too, huh?
Well, yes.
Got it.
This is common sense.
I think
You don't have to spend 10 million more for a lunch.
money into an industry that I'm genuine. Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I've
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue. You think
Because she is smart.
you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored? Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you? That means you also have a good head on your shoulders and the ability to learn rapidly. If you are in need of Mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait.
See you next time. I'll look forward to...
Wow.
Right then, lunch is over. I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretary... Yes, you're right. In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Meeting with informants.
Okay then.
Haha.
Yes, it's been some time. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting.
Okay. Look, look, look. Should be interesting is
Item I handed in.
Ningguang encounter Raiden Shogun, or better, A.
One moment, please. Oh, very good. Don't rush now. Please. Yes, you probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods. The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the...
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our... We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item...
That's fine. Thank you for your hard work. Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my It's understandable to think that way. And
Well, yes.
in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right.
You have not only to spend money.
Particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd, and this only makes me all the more excited to meet. Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet.
Okay, let's go to the meeting. Oh. I mean, why I need to go from here when I go from there? Oh, a kid. She is the informant?
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Hello, my dears. Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try.
Well, makes sense.
I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, fill me in.
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun. But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault. You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
Yes, the hangout with her.
Age started after that great battle, you know. Well, this is a dramatic change, unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of. What about you, Nan Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking.
I'm fine. Just.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
Ah, so many fish.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite. The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water.
And this is common sense,
How
too.
fully loaded a vessel is from the height of the waterline. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience, at least for the kinds of vessels you see.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get
What coincidence.
the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really? Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No.
I think she's lying.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they
She's lying. She's covering something.
You okay? You're usually the one that talks the most.
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up. How about that?
Well, she is like an aunt
It's
for them.
my comb.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise,
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
it was just a small favor, really. Nothing
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
they.
Even Eula Shen
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up?
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I didn't know that Eulan Shen. The kid in the mountain.
Listen, spines wasn't something I heard. Two
I knew it.
to you. I told them I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, was
Yeah, it was.
Of course, she's remember.
From now on, when Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
I must say, this is most intriguing. How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you. Sound good?
Okay. They're over at the docks. They said I should go in.
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
Of course.
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do.
Oh, I want to pick and beat someone. Stop talking. Start smashing. Are you with me, Aoshi? Aoshoji? Let's smash someone.
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest, this is a new low for us.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You coached
You're a
the
bad
child to
people.
lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
Sorry, Lady Ningguang, we never should have crossed you like this.
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put more above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit. Do you have any idea just how much
wait.
damage that will cause?
You are doing this.
Worst choice either.
She is exploiting the children for Mora.
Business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one. See if we don't get lucky for once. So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
But we waited and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to suspect it was all a huge scam. Someone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could, but we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
Oh yeah. As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead, and the price takes a steep hike. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt up to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story.
Well, yes, of course it is not.
But not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions.
They should sell them before.
Emotions can all cloud your judgment. Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
100%. We've both barely slept in days.
Ah, fuck. Reconnecting to server. Today is a bad day. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. I need to restart everything.
Sounds like
Okay. Skip.
that's not, but you cannot.
It was hardly our. We've been business part when we heard about this, so we stopped.
But we waited. Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was.
This is tedious.
To be brutally honest, we took, but not everyone agreed. Alas, do you now realize
100%. We begged people.
We messed up. The savings.
the portion?
Huh? But that.
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances,
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is
Better.
a lifeline, and we should be grateful for it.
Yes. Yes, you're
I
right.
have no particular need for luminescent spines. But I'm quite sure I can uncover a market for it.
Okay, so, shall we get.
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. You took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and This is an opportunity for you to
Okay.
Come on, let's go back and
And see the children to defeat the nun.
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
Oh, it's those two.
I'm sorry, Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb.
Well, she know now that you was lying.
I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it?
I think it should be your choice. And yours.
Well, since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, but we can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
That's true.
Beat him up. Beat him up. Beat him up. Beat him up.
I've made up my mind.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Play with us. Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek. Great idea. Let's.
Wait a second.
Nope. No way.
So.
Oh, hello, Duck. Duck the Huan. Huna?
Yes, of course.
Welcome to my streaming. I hope you can enjoy this game and your time with me. Okay, let's play hide and seek.
Let me guess what you're thinking.
Duck do on. Correct?
You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right?
Yes, I have some friends.
They were completely different when I first met them. They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak. But gradually...
Usually, nope, I don't watch many TF2 videos. I watch some one of them.
I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to... Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence. I think that this is beneficial to them. Yes. Perhaps I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these children myself. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal. That deception and one-upmanship are facts of life. But when that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional business. But until then, I will one day die. New Chising
No, I hope not.
and Leah will continue to prosper.
Damn, girl, you are young.
Live on, but not as a person, as more of a symbol. If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after.
Come on, Auntie Ningguang. We're not gonna wait forever.
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy.
Okay, we are on the first final, our first ending. Save. Okay. What do you want to do in Wish Yato and Ventily Run? You know, I'm sure because I'm interested in Venti right now. Not much in Ayato, but I need to try his build. Maybe I can change my mind after I tried the how it works and if can be a good support or DPS. He's a swordman, right? And a cryo? No, it's a hydro. Okay. Summary. Before ending to the next item on the list, Ningguang would like to go to Ming and children to collect shiny item. Okay. Summary. After okay, continue playing. Let's continue from here. For now, I want Kokomi. So I can do a national team with Ayaka, Raiden Shogun, A, and Yamaiko.
Sorry to have kept you.
Okay, let's see where we can change the.
She happened to be in Leo. Do you mind if she's?
No, not at all. I've always been
I'm going to skip the lines that I have already
That's what I wanted to ask.
read.
Rumors?
No, you haven't heard? Come on. And if you didn't have some sort of special
The Traveler is a national event putting us.
Oh!
I think instead of going to take the present, we need to go to the action.
Out on a number of
Investment opportunities?
No, I never tried, and I'm interested, but I feared I don't have time to play the other games that I have to play.
Oh, but
If it were really that profitable, I had my secretary, so I would advise you to be cautious.
I see. Well,
In my opinion, long term,
you think so too? Huh? Okay, got it.
Maybe it'd be a better.
Okay. They hit, they are stuffed.
good. I'm glad.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person. You think clearly. You're very knowledgeable.
And you've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in the business world? So you want to be my competitor? Well then, or how about this? I'll invest in you early on, before you.
I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing you
Whoa,
soon.
nice hips. She's have a nice hip.
Right then, lunch is over.
Okay, now
Concerned about the.
let's go to the action.
Good, then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see. So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying. Come on, the auction is being held at Eugene Terrace.
I'm curious. What she want to buy? Rigorous schedule. Let's see. Oh. So even the kids are simply something, some extra. There are many games that I want to play, actually, but they are all time-consuming.
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here? I couldn't help but feel a little concerned, so I just came to see how everything is going.
We're about ready, and people are starting to arrive. I think we should be able to start in time.
Very good. I think I'll host the auction myself.
Huh? You want to do it yourself?
Yes, just in case anything untoward happens. I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support.
Have you attended an auction before? Well, would you like to participate this time? All right then. Feel free to take a look, check out the items up for bidding, and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
Oh, amazing! I can buy something. Hairpin. A very well made hairpin, but there is nothing special about it. It's fine, but when you shop, can this really fetch a gold price? Actually, not. Writing tools. Generic office implements. I guess that they could breaking the place up a little. Still, it'd be cheaper to get under from Bulai. A plain-looking vase with clear sign of wear and tear. Can't say any rest of it. But everything here is trash. Okay, until 16, so practically another day. I'm living in Italy. I see many from Asia in my streaming. There is Wellesley is from Philippines. I think Aoshoji is from Asia too. Where are you from, Aoshoji?
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off. Yes? What is it?
Item in general very valuable.
That's for you to make a considered judgment on. It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting. Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price. But what it does do is identify the person who values the item. Yes.
Action are really...
Is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
20,000.
Well.
30,000.
Oh, Philippines to you. You too. Yes, 60,000.
80,000. 80,000 over here.
I'll raise that to 100,000.
120.
All right, 150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
Whoa.
150 once.
170.
180,000.
I never trade.
180 twice? 180. Sold.
It's mine now.
Okay then. Moving straight on to the next lot. You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that... of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my thing. I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price. Since
Because
you
it's yours.
Why not go and talk to the buyers?
Okay, little trash. Little Bean, why you buy this for 180k?
Today wasn't my day. There were too many bidders, and they all seem like experts to me. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next auction.
Oh, okay. He simply said. Xiaofei?
Huh? You want to know why Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Because the previous... Sure, the item may look pretty ordinary, but that's probably just because I'm not a connoisseur, so I don't know how to appreciate it. But I figured I'd buy it first, then go get it appraised by an expert.
Oh. This is crazy. It's like an OnlyFans.
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end, I got the result I wanted. Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated.
Yes, he's overinflated.
Far from the only buyer who believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium for. So how much I make just depends on how many people are even bigger fans of Ningguang than I am.
Well, did you find...
So this is because this was her stuff.
That's certainly part of it, but every bidder will have noticed that none of these items have a particularly high going rate on the market in and of themselves. Despite this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them. I wonder... You'll see shortly. The one who spent the most money will surely be the quickest to realize. If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith in me, I have a million more effective ways of achieving. Every participant in this auction was handpicked by me, based on certain...
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't seem quite right with the items from... As unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even bringing it up, but I had to ask. You weren't selling counterfeits today, were you?
Counterfeits? Absolutely not. What motive would anyone... They are simply ordinary items, and there was no coercion or enticement during the auction.
Because we trusted you! Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means, as opposed to scamming people.
No, she no.
To have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there.
You know what you are going to buy.
To support your outlandish claims, I am legally entitled to sue you for slander. Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about the auction, the lots, or the process, please enlighten me as...
Fine. Yes, technically it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do is take the loss. But if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. No one would dare do business with you after that. I guess what I'm saying is this really in your best interests?
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a high price because you trusted me.
Catching? You mean Shishi?
Really the full story.
What do you mean? What else could it be?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hands. When
Ah.
fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized a salvage a considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means unbeknownst to me. and pass through several pairs of hands before finally ending up in yours and those of your fellow builders today.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Every
She's not sleeping, she's only chilling.
property belonging to me.
Yep.
Or, to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine and convinced themselves that I am someone to be taken advantage of. So I ask you again, your high bidding price, was it motivated by trust or was it greed?
What is dog? And nice is I like this emote.
Is to reclaim my treasured possessions. If you are willing to return what is mine, I will refund all the money you spent.
All right, fine. I guess you drive a hard bargain like everyone says. I'll go and get it right now. Please.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end. The issue was that all items of mine that have been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. Determining who has legal ownership would be an extremely long-winded process, with each item being assessed on a case-by-case basis. Even Yenfei says she'd have a difficult time defending my... I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. Least of all, when they'd be looking to make a handsome profit from my misfortune. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. I just wanted my things back.
Obviously.
Hardly an unusual sentiment. At most, a little childish, perhaps. Which is another... What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile?
The sides?
Well, I think it was a combination. Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that spectacular every piece of the Jade Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beams down to the smallest ornament. But in the end, they became objects of merchants. It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it. Thank you for understanding. Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so... The secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive. And this one...
Okay. Oh, a cup of tea. One for the other way after during that the battle shall be lost, no matter how small. She is so beautiful. Okay.
All the world holds dear is but
And we have another ending. 3 to go. I think there is one. Oh, okay, there is one not where I simply buy the teapot. Okay, schedule the name, business as usual. According to the schedule, the first thing you need to do is wakening up. Okay, and if I don't wake up,
drop of constant motion.
okay, talk to Bashini. Baishi. And I skip the dialogue.
Specifics I want as a member of the Lu. My usual job is to be her. For example, arranging her daily.
Baisha has always been very... I'm sure she was simply trying...
I try to put her on difficult.
How and by when handled. I can go through the methods I use and all in a day's work for the traveler. Currently, there are 130. Yes, I did try to make a start in that. I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then a discussion with Lady
Whoa.
related. Right after that, there's
There was not in all these things. Oh,
sounds like a simple process of matching tasks.
have fun.
But there is
No,
much
good work with your homework.
time into account, along with the ample knowledge of all outside factors. I assume
But it's not late in Asia.
you had any questions at
like 11 p.m. Maybe you should take some rest. Or maybe go to sleep. I think it's better.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot already? Wow.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting. I'm grateful for your assist. If anything else is unclear,
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Yay! One day off. Easy peasy, one day off.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load? No, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest. We do sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's... I see. Alright then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about. There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I
Sure, so
I hope so too.
for today she is all mine. All mine. Okay, I wait the following day and I have a date with this beautiful woman. Knock knock.
yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Oh, how strange. Me too. I'm joking, of course.
She's cold-blooded.
Sorry to disappoint you. So, what's item 1 on today? I imagine this must have taken Baishra completely by surprise. Sure, there's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while. My schedule
Welcome,
is
Stick.
very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future. So, it'll be quite nice to take a break. I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible.
You speak always about Mora.
A weary spirit, it cannot alleviate. So then, the days ahead of us.
We'll stay in bed all day. I normally have time. Oh, this one.
Have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps? Yes. It's based on... When I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces. I'm constantly revising and expanding it. True. That's one reason why it's been but I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessary. Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules?
The rule of chess are not really complex, but the game is fun.
I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue. One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side, no problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype. I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial as true to life as... And no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you, would it?
Wow.
Indeed. My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess. It seems only fitting for someone of your status.
So, the one that don't pre-order have one less piece.
Everyone who was involved that day. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and then it's decided. Come with me. To make this chess piece,
Okay, measurements. After this route, I think I'm going to do another 10 pull. Whoa, whoa. Chicken. Thanks. Wait, you do per farm.
Oh, Lady Ningguang and the traveler.
Oh, my dear.
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than
You
that.
friend-zoned the alchemist from Mondstadt.
You know, there's a word for people like you who are warm one minute and cold the next.
You seem to be in a good mood.
As ever, there's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely. All jokes aside, how can I be?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take her.
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make perfume? There was no porcelain involved. As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the
She's
process of
his wife material.
beautiful things.
Yingar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the traveler only thinks I'm good at. You'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own
Huh? What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh, I think the traveler is the one you should be asking about that. It's hard not to tease when you're both so well met. Come on then, step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
Why he sounds so happy to examine my body?
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be
Rumors about the traveler? Or
either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry, I know where the line is. I'd never take a joke. Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong.
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring.
Come back anytime.
I slightly regret bringing you here.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward.
Nah, I used to do it.
Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
I'm curious what happened when you choose a final, an ending to an hangout. What happened to the other route? I think in the we participate at the auction, but the kid get tricked, so she remained tricked, and without a knot.
Ningguang, what can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good.
Good. And as agreed, please use top-grade materials.
Of course, we are professionals, and we will do everything. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top-quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind. This one serves more of a commemorative purpose.
Fuck.
At that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time. Just like your piece, the Jade Chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also, not-for-profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ning. How do I put it?
In this, Everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd, but shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But, well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offered the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. I had cases where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. At Ningguang, they thought, she must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it.
I see.
But these problems disappeared completely after the battle against Osile. Why? Leo witnessed me destroying my Jade. At least, that's the most reasonable explanation I could think of.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the Jade Chamber, you're not seeking to make a profit from
Well,
the chess
a
pieces.
big investment.
What you're generating is your personal contribution to Leo the deal of the century. And as long as you keep capitalizing on it, business will be plain sailing for you.
Yes, exactly.
She seems blushing.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay.
It will be a lot of work, and make sure the traveler's piece is exactly how she wants it.
Don't you worry. We'll put our...
Well, that's that then. There's something I...
Why she is so sad?
I have a question for you. I'd like to hear your honest opinion.
And give you my honest opinion.
How I really think. When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered when you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all? Thank you. Yes. You see things.
Well, she is stepping on the when time's come.
I was lying to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Leo Harbor. So, to lose Leo Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, the Jade Chamber, but it just didn't work. I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. There was no way I could console myself. So why bother trying? But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people.
Imagine now she in her bed with Beidou, and Beidou disappointed while she hug a big model of the Jade Chamber.
All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain. Because to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. The fact that... Thank you for your words. It feels good even just... I'm sorry that you have to see me in this... But look what
No, I like this side of you.
of the Jade Chamber once more. Taking it, and if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will...
I like this, those images. Okay. I can take the the price for this ending and do 10 pulls. Kokomi, we need the goddess, and do 10 pulls, but singularly. Skip. Skip. Maybe I get Chichi. Okay, give me something. Tell me Hadouken. Wishing time. Yeah, last two for now. 4-star. A sacrificial bow. Give me something gold. Buys 4-star. Xinyan. I think I have already C6 for her. Okay. See you before the end of the stream, Gacha Goddess. For the next, I'm going to press 10. Okay. Okay, we have this final. Yeah, would like to use the board game as a created commemorative as game master concern. Ask choose and wish to produce a very special figurine. Okay, we are going inside. We need to wait the next day. And we are going to wake up the princess with one kiss. One kiss for our princess. Whoa, whoa.
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to worry about. So, what's
Okay, skip.
Sure. My schedule is usually very so it'll be quite nice to I don't often feel still. So then. Interesting. Before I decide, because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities. You're absolutely. I want to do something a little self-indulgent. I was born into a humble family. I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back. They were tough times. But I had a clear goal, and if I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch.
This makes sense.
I want to relive that time from my life. Feel some of that drive again. Take a think about it. Will you join me? We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital. The goal is to see how much money we can make under these conditions. But working as a day laborer could be quite... Why don't we go down to the docks? They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora. What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all... Come on, let's...
So we are going scavenging something at the dock. we're doing like raccoon, which search the trash.
Lady Ningguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to inspect the goods in the warehouse? Wait a moment. I must have not. Sorry, I won't be long. I'll grab all the paperwork.
Calm down. No need to panic.
Oh, you're just looking for. I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so. All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those strictly per the protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least. Say, it really depends. Everyone has their own reasons. But as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unsold goods, damaged goods. As for damaged ones, I guarantee you it's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others. If it sits there,
Well, can happen.
long, it goes without saying that it's to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just
So, have you cleared out any?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen.
Hold on. Oh. I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Lady Ningguang, I did a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please.
Let me see here.
Soggy food, odd show, broken mirror, small wooden toy.
Broken mirror, a small wooden toy. Shame we missed the last clearance. We're down. Some of these are true junk. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could take it to.
Huh? Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting
Great. This is going well. Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about.
Better not. Maybe don't have time for the last ending. We do it in the next stream. No, don't fall now. Otherwise we are going to drown. The merchant is down here. He's not the one that sell flour. You again?
Lady Ningguang, welcome to my humble store.
Actually, today's a little different. I'm not here to buy anything.
Just take. Oh, I see. I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to sell, but...
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices. So all of these together... I'll give you 150,000.
Well...
No worries.
Obviously, it's hers.
Of course, so we can... If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little.
Your thoughts. Yes. At most, these items are worth a couple of thousand...
Huh? Wait a minute. Specifically, I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
It appears so.
No, because you are the Shishin.
As long as we're in Liyue Harbor, this kind of misunderstanding. If it was Ningguang, Go-Sanar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us, and you likely wouldn't be willing going to buy them either.
To be completely honest,
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
You need to go to Mondstadt.
To make Mora besides their remuneration from the guild. Great. I don't mind. Let's
you two have a good one.
But I think in Gilly Plains they know where. I think they need to go somewhere far, like Mondstadt or Inazuma.
This must be the place.
Illusion shattered. Oz revealed by incinerate. Don't waste my time.
A common chest.
It feels like it's been a long time. Creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as... Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. Focus on quantity at the outset. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood. No matter what the sum is, I intend to. I'm not this time. Let's try something a little...
Like treasure hunting. Oh, Elixir.
By royal steadiness, motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. As a beautiful maid would.
Oh, a big chest.
Another satisfying haul. That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match for a professional adventurer like yourself. For me, a battle is just a form of exercise. A way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy. Oh no, not yet. There's more to... Hey, look! What's that hole in... Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's more... Oh, how quaint. That was your big... Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to... Come on, let's go get this weasel thief.
A weasel thief?
There it is! After it! Goodness, this reminds me of food. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts. Let's see.
Oh,
A little over 1,000 more? We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard. Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little hungry. Wangshu Inn is right there. Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this Mora, it would be ashamed in which case. I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I... Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. Come on, let's go...
oh, we swim into the river. Fish blasting!
I must leave no stone unturned.
taste of my cooking. A fresh catch can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred. That's on purpose. I just like how normally, I have to make a special request. I'm okay. It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall. I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved
Yes, she's like fish.
She didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tigerfish from a food cart. Childhood memories run deep. I'll always have it. They are confined to the water, and yet they live free. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you. When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future. That sounds good, but a word of warning. I am very picky about my grill.
And we reach another end. Okay, let's see if I can do the last one. Is starting from 0, time off, contemplating, wait for the princess to be waken up with a kiss. Okay, to the gym chamber. We have 10 minutes. I don't think we are going to end this, but I want to be some good point for the next streaming. Maybe I end this tomorrow by myself and do the hangout with what is it called them? The lyric singer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
The same as usual.
So, what's item?
Took off, meditate.
There's my schedule is usually so it'll be quite nice to take. I don't often still. So then.
Something that I never had opportunity to do.
Because as far as most people are concerned, yes, I want to do something a little. I was born into a humble family.
No.
Folks like to brag about. They were a tough time. If I didn't make it, I want to relive that. So how about it? Will you join me? We're not to use our. The goal is to see how much more. I can see why you'd suggest it. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how more, but Northland Bank is a special case. And also, never mind. I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this.
Okay, now we're going to the bank. Okay, we are in another route. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to enter into the bank.
Lady Ningguang, I would hope that you're not here to create further trouble. With all due respect, too much official pressure will
There's no need to be. I'm here to talk business.
That depends on the proposal. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really... Because if you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none...
Straight to the point, I see. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any...
Wait, this is the end?
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just... That's for sure. Although our diplomatic this sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day. With some exceptions. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization. My intention here was to show you some... That's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun. Now that you mention it, yes, we're being watched. What are they plotting this time? My thoughts exactly. But we need to be discreet. If act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere moving. Just walk forward at normal pace and don't do anything to give away. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us but I'm still not sure which of them is our tail.
The one that sees Coverer's face.
Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
Or the obvious Fatui. That man. I mean, he's a Fatui, and there's not many models. Oh, the suspicious person.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further, but let's stay calm until we're 100%. It shouldn't take longer.
Okay, here's the Fatui. Wait, there are two Fatui. The problem in this game is the fact that there are not many models. This dude? The other dude?
Let's get out of his line of sight and sneak up on him. Don't get the wrong person though, or all our efforts have been...
I think he's the one that was not watching us. This one.
What are you doing?
Come now. Did you...
I'm not doing anything.
I don't know what Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't... But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets... Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when... Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer?
So, lady,
lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured
Well,
you must be up to something.
they have to.
But your brief, we couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before.
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreach. It all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day. Is there anyone else following us besides you?
Yes, they would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, no time. I'll just have to keep him with you. Do not.
Okay. I think I end here the streaming. I return to Mondstadt. Do the last 10 pull. And then I call it a day. We can continue the hangout event next Monday. With less pause because I don't think I'm going to do pulls in the next Monday. Okay, let's call the goddess and 10 pulls, like how Shoji suggested. Okay, we have a 5-star. And we have her, Kokomi. Oh, sacrificial fragment. Harbinger goes down. Magic guide. A sword. Cool steel. What we can say? We achieved our target thanks to the goddess. And we can call it a day. Thanks to pass by in my stream. We see each other not tomorrow, but the day after. See you, and we always say here in Italy, arrivederci. Bye bye. Bye.